Hey guys, and welcome to an Attack of the Clones from ReplayRetro. And on today's Attack of the Clones, we're going to take a look at this, the ultimate TV game. Apparently it's the ultimate TV game. So unfortunately, obviously, once we've reviewed this, there will be no point looking at any other games ever, because this is the ultimate, so what is the point? So those of you that have recently bought a PS4 or an Xbox One, there was sort of no point, because this, much cheaper and far better, because it's the ultimate. Ultimate. Yeah? I mean, alright, yeah, maybe this ultimate 90s skater fake tattoo artwork over here isn't so ultimate, and maybe this font isn't so ultimate, but I mean, look at this awesome background picture of what looks like a cityscape. For a second I was going to say it's meant to be like a New York kind of edgy cool cityscape, but actually it looks, when you look at this office tower here, it kind of looks like I don't know, somewhere a bit more rubbish, like Hull or Sheffield. Oh, I'm going to lose a lot of subscribers already. Anyway, the ultimate TV game here was sent to me by a subscriber to the channel. Thank you for that, Mr. Rockcliffe. I'll put details of his channel in the description below. He's a great guy. Those of you that don't follow him on Twitter, he often brings up quite a lot of good stuff on Twitter, so maybe you should get in touch with him. Giving you a little plug there, Ian. Thought he might like that. Anyway, he sent me this because he wanted me to do another Attack of the Clones, because apparently the misery that the previous two clone videos inflicted on me it just wasn't quite enough for his liking. So let's have a look here. What have we got? As we've already mentioned, rubbish font. Really bad art. I don't get it, because he's supposed to look like a cool skater, a very 90s cool skater, yet he's got glasses, and I had glasses as a child. They're not cool. He has got good teeth though. It's a shame they connect completely in the middle. Rosy cheeks. You know, he's been skating. He's flustered, I imagine. The artwork on his board is quite cool. I like that. What's going on with his hand there? What's going on? Maybe he's lost some of his little finger doing a skate trick. I don't know. We recognise this gun here. Great. That nice flimsy plastic gun that we've had before. What looks to be a Famicom cartridge. Now, a lot of these clone systems do use games on Famicom carts. I'm guessing they're just easy and cheap to get hold of. Maybe just the moulds are. The console itself looks like a PS1, as in the miniature PlayStation. With the lovely artwork on again, and then those controls that we recognise from other systems. They've made an appearance before. Let's look at the sides. Nope, just barcode, same crap. Nope, nothing on the sides. The box, this is a weird box. You normally expect there to be something on it somewhere, but generally there is nothing. Wow, this is it's exactly the same on both sides. I was really hoping there'd be some, like, warnings and stuff that I could mock it about. Like, you know, a warning saying not for children under 3 because it'll crush their dreams and make them grow up to be, you know, just, well, on Benefit Street. That's a great programme. Anyway, let's get this open. Oh, it's still shrink-wrapped. Have you sent me a new toy, Ian? Look, oh, that has been opened. Let's have a... Oh, wow, look at that. Get rid of that. Let's take a look at the console itself, because this just looks brilliant. I expected this, when you looked at the front cover, to be just like a sticker, but it's not. It's like... it's sort of... It's softer plastic. It's kind of like a really hard rubber, but soft, but it's not. It's all really raised. All the individual bits are raised, like his fingers and stuff, including his broken little finger there. Oh, it's quite odd. Why did they do that? It seems itself to be even more like the PS1 than I thought. Let's just get the PS1 alongside it so we can have a bit of comparison. Oh no, is the PS1 bigger? Yeah, the PS1 is a bit bigger. So the mould, it won't be the same mould, it's just very much based on it. What have we got on the front? Some standard controller ports of the Atari style, like your 9-pin ports. Nothing on the side, nothing on the side. Vents underneath, screws. Oh, it's been passed by quality control, people. We have quality. Ah, this is brilliant. I'm more excited about this with every passing moment. It's been passed by quality control. It has to be brilliant. What could possibly go wrong? Oh dear. Power button. Yes, we get that. Your usual component connectors. DC in. So this is mains powered rather than battery powered like a lot of clones are. Oh wow, so you open the CD door here, as it would be. Instead of CD, you've got our cartridge port. Please turn power off before inserting the cassette. Don't know why I needed to squint to be able to read that. Obviously, you need to turn the power off before you insert the cassette, because if you insert the cassette when the power's on, you'll be forced to play terrible, terrible rip-off games, and nobody wants to do that. Reset button is also in there. That's actually got the most satisfying click of any button on this thing so far. Lid flaps about like it's been working on a street corner all night. Close that up. Let's have a look at one of these lovely controls. Just popped over. Oh, instructions! We do love instructions. No, there's really nothing exciting there, is there? If all the connections have been properly made, the logo will appear, followed by the title. Boring! Power adapter is included. Fantastic. I don't have to root around in the box of power adapters. Brilliante. There's that lovely gun that we love so much. Although, it does feel a bit better than it's felt in previous systems we've looked at. It doesn't feel like if I squeeze it too hard, it's just going to crush. So that's an improvement. However, the cord feels like it's made of the same plastic that the gun is, so not great. Nice click, though, on the trigger. And the trigger goes right back, so you're not going to accidentally snap it off. That's quite good, actually. It could be worse for a cheapy little system. Let's have a look at one of the control pads. Yeah, they're what you expect. Poor plastic, rubberized start and select buttons. Buttons aren't overly cool. God, they'd hurt, actually, after a little while. Little indented A, B, C, D. The D-pad is all clearly one piece. You can't really... The plastic... I don't know what it feels like. It's very odd. I don't like that. Cables aren't very long, so we're going to have to be up close and personal with this machine. Don't need to see the other controller. Let's have a look at the cartridge. Yeah, that's a Famicom cartridge right there, isn't it? Let's just compare it. Is it a Famicom? The board looks like it's pretty much the same. Bit thicker on the Famicom cartridge, but generally I'd say that's designed around a Famicom cartridge. It may even be that the Famicom cart will fit in. We may have to investigate that later. That's Super Mario Bros, by the way. Let's have a look at the games that we can see on this cartridge. Clown, Circus Clown spelt with a K, because the 90s is really cool. Baseball. Long jump, bloody hell. Can see right up her chuff. Olympics, 2008 Olympics. Oh, so this must be quite recent then. Well, I say recent. 2008 was 6 years ago. Jesus, 6 years ago was 2008. Look at that, eh? Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance says underneath there. So was Super Mario Advance? I don't know. Was that a Game Boy Advance version of Super Mario World? Don't know. Duck Hunt, which look at the artwork for Duck Hunt. I'm guessing this is going to be NES Duck Hunt, but look at the artwork. Focus. 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 No, it's not going to focus. But the artwork is Marvin the Martian and Daffy Duck. Oh, this is going to be great. But it's a 19-in-1 cartridge, so there should be some other great titles on there. We'll find out soon. What else do we get in the box? You've got your other controller, which we don't care about. And we have the connector for connecting it to the TV. Although it only has red and yellow. But I'm sure this had red, yellow and white. Oh wait, the white's for RF? Don't understand. Does this thing come with some kind of special RF cable? Doesn't look like it does. Hey, wait a minute. Give me a moment. I've just noticed something. I have been falsely advertised a product. On the box, the controllers have coloured buttons. Look at that. These are just black. False advertising. And at no point does it say on that box, which contains very little information, colours and illustrations may vary. Trading standards, if you're watching this, I have no idea who manufactures this. So I can't let you know how to get... Seriously, who manufactures this? What? Seriously, there is no... Well, I'm pretty sure it can't be legal to sell that in this country. There's no contact information, no manufacturer information, no... Wow. Aha! Charger. Who makes the charger? No one. Huh. Oh, well, that's kind of... Oh. Oh. Oh, well. I suppose it's time for me to plug this thing in so we can see just how awesome the fun can be when you're playing with the ultimate TV game. I'm going to get sued for using that. Okay, so we've got it plugged in and fired up. Oh, wow. I actually really like that music. Is this elephant going to come out here? Do some circus stuff for us. Do 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 do. I don't even know this song. And one thing I will point out. Shut up. One thing I definitely would like to point out before we carry on is while I was setting it up, I noticed a funny smell. I bet Ian is really scared now. Actually, I noticed a funny smell. I really wanted to know what it was. I was smelling my clothes. I was smelling everything, and then I realised it's the plastic. It's not a bad smell. I'm not trying to say this thing smells like, you know, burnt hair or something. Although burnt leg hair, if you ever investigate it, smells like Walker's roast chicken flavour crisps. So, you know, if you ever happen to burn your own leg hair, Walker's chicken crisps is what that smells like. Probably not recommended to do that at home. Well, you can do it, just don't tell people I told... No, don't do it. But no, the smell, it's really sweet. This plastic smells really sweet and sugary. I'd love... Really... Do I dare lick it? Oh, here we go. No, that doesn't taste of anything. Ian's probably now going to tell me that his child has chewed this thing before I got it. I'm probably going to feel quite ill. Anyway, let's get on with the important... I say important, you're wasting time procrastinating watching a YouTube video. Let's get on with the semi-important business of having a look at the games this wonderful Ultimate TV game can give us. Start with the obvious Super Mario. Is it Super Mario World? I doubt it. Start. What? I can't see. Oh wow, this video is going to get taken down by Nintendo. Oh wow. There was no way I could play that for too long. Because Nintendo's copyright controls over YouTube are incredibly tight. They would have torn me a new nostril. So yeah, that was blatantly Super Mario. Can I mute it? Can I mute it? Where's the TV control? Mute it and we'll go back in and have a look. TV, mutey. There we go. So you can see properly. A menu that you can't see or apparently control. Can't read any of that. Oh, there you go. The graphics are a bit washed out, but there's no denying this is the original Mario. Well, I say original, obviously it's not the arcade thingy. But yeah, this is Mario, plain and simple. Obviously it's not playing as well as the original. But I'm amazed at how blatantly they copied the sound. Genuinely, if this video doesn't get taken down just for those few seconds of copyrighted music, I will be shocked. How they've got away with using They've probably used the exact same game file, it's just that this machine isn't actually rendering it all that well. See what baseball's like then. Oh, that smell, as it gets warmer, that smell is coming out. Is it in the control? Yes, it is. What? Oh, the graphics are so washed out, it's really difficult to see. What's going on? What? Oh, I hit it! I bloody hit it! What do I do to run? What? Ah, go away. Olympics, no thanks. Duck hunt, we're going to need the gun for. Clay shooting, real jewellery. All these games are Olympics. And hang on, where's the other... Aha! There's a Circus 1 to... What? Circus 1. All the games are Olympic themed. Circus Charlie. Again, if you know the games that these are... What the frig? I'm riding a lion jumping through rings of fire. Okay, I've got it this time. I'm down. Yeah, that's right. Do all the buttons just jump? Yes, all the buttons jump. Right, we know that now. Again, as usual, if you know the games that these are directly ripped off from, please feel free to tell me. Although don't tell me about Super Mario, because I know. Can I not go faster? What? Ah, go away. Circus Charlie. Alright, what was the other one? We'll do a Circus 3? Let's try Circus 3. Just in case Circus 2 is the same but back. What's Circus Charlie again? Have they basically just taken an existing circus game and split the different events up? Oh, I didn't know I was going to What? I'm guessing these circus games are all from one game, just like the Olympic games will all be from track and field or something like that. No, Oh, go do something. Let's have a look at one of the... Let's have a look at triple jump, because in track and field, that's impossible. Sorry, in what game is it impossible? So this is track... So basically the Olympic sports games are just the track and field games. Music comes through quite well on this. Go, 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 go! What? I jumped way too early. Did I hit the wrong button accidentally? Foul, because we jumped too early. That's why. So hang on, let's have a look at one of the other Olympics games. Long jump. Yep, so it's track and field again. Oh, this is appalling. Don't get me wrong. All of these systems are lazy. You know, they all say there's 1,000 games when there isn't. But to take levels from existing games and just split them up, that's disgusting. Don't get me wrong, track and field's a great game, but in super washed out vision... What? Oh, get wrenched. What? It didn't reset? Yeah. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with... what's Olympics 2008 then? So that's track and field as well? Is this maybe all the events? There's nothing wrong with... so it's now going to make me do several events in a row. No, you're not. There's nothing wrong at all with track and field, it's a great game. But Olympics is track and field. Long jump, possibly archery, triple jump, high jump, hurdles, 1,000 metres, javelin throw, they're all levels from one game. So you've not even bothered to rip off 19 individual games. So I'm guessing Circus Charlie is a real game, and it's just ripped off 5 levels and packaged them separately. So in actual fact, there's probably, what, 4 games on your multi-game cartridge? Yeah, stage 5! It even said stage 5! You lie! Normally, at least when these things say 19 in 1, or 1 billion in 1, or 263,804 in 1, at least they actually have a few different games on. This has taken just a few games, 3 or 4 games, and merged, well, no, ripped levels out and packaged them separately. That's like me selling you a book, but tearing out the chapters and selling you the chapters individually. You utter charlatan! And now I've just realised we need to play the frigging duck hunt game so we can test the light gun. Oh, I don't even want to do this. I can't, For the love of all things holy. Wait, I'm guessing the controller still needs to be plugged in for us to do this. Let's plug this in. I can't even be bothered turning off the camera. This has annoyed me. Is this piece of junk still working? Even though well, there you go. Ripping out the cartridge doesn't do anything. We've learned something. Let's just test it with Duck Hunt so we can shoot a laughing dog in the face. What, how do I... Right, here we go, guys. Look at that for a camera angle. Let's test the light gun. Right, I didn't aim at all there, so I'm not full of confidence about this gun's... Oh, maybe. Let's get up close and personal, see how far off we can be. Alright, the gun's relatively accurate. Uh-oh. Yeah, the gun's quite accurate, I'll give it that. And it certainly isn't as cheap as the other one. But let's face it, we're bored of this now. Turn it off. One thing I would like to try... Ooh, I think we've damaged the cartridge slot. One thing I would like to try is seeing if a Famicom game, such as this one here, will plug into it and will it play. I know I'm very much at risk of destroying a game here, but I want to know. Well, it passes test 1, it fits. Test 2 is does it explode? Sweet, it works. That's working fine. We have Super Mario Bros. Playing out. However, one thing you can notice is the colours are still very washed out. That text that you can't read on the top there, that should give you score information and such, it's not just bad camera work that means you can't read that. I can't read it. It's very... I have to get... If I get close, I can work out, obviously, that's the time, that's world 1 of 1, that's my number of coins, that's probably score and whatever, but that's only because I know what those things are supposed to look like. I mean, is it just dirty? Let's try blowing out the cartridge slot and see if that helps. See if that helps? No. So it's something that just isn't right inside the machine. But I suppose, if what you're after is a cheap Famicom, just to play a few games, then for the couple of quid this probably would cost you from a car boot, maybe it's worth getting. But the cartridge that comes with it, honestly, I have never felt so ripped off by a cartridge before. That is ridiculous. There are 3 or 4 games on there at best. I mean, look, 2008 Olympics there is advertised as a separate game. Same with long jump, but it's not. They're just parts of track and field. So what have we got on here? We've got track and field. We have Mario, which came with frigging Duck Off. What an awful cartridge. At least normally they put some rubbishy games on just to flesh it out. That really is terrible. The individual events are separated. That is the cheapest, nastiest way of producing something like this that I can imagine. The only thing I can say for this is it's a lot better built than the Enjoy pad, and the gun is a lot better than the gun from the Mega TV Drive Challenge. But other than that, it's awful. It doesn't even manage to rip off the hardware properly. It's so washed out. This is really poor, guys. A big thanks to Ian for sending me this. And I promise, mate, I promise, I will treasure my Ultimate TV game for, well, you know, for the foreseeable future at least.